Welcome back to the Hollow Beaver Clan as they continue to work on their little community here. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So what we've been doing is hollowing this out over here. And we're letting, let's see, we're at 180 planks. So we don't need this gear place anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And we don't really need this paper place anymore. And we don't need this dynamite warehouse anymore. Okay, I'm just, trying to take care of business, clean things up. One of the things that we're going to do now is, now we have to work on our electrical grid, our power grid over here. Because we're going to need to connect this power up to these factories over here. And right now we don't have any flow, and that's because we are in a drought. Sorry if I seem to be lost, but which means if we're in a drought, right? I need to fix this over here. Pause that, pause that. 340. So that's 200. 350. If I seem to be kind of confused about what I'm doing, it's because I had recorded this episode plus 2 more episodes, only to find out last night when I went to edit this episode that my mic was off the entire time. So I've decided to go ahead and scratch those 3 episodes and pick up here. Redo those 3 episodes. So, hey, good thing I enjoy playing the game, I guess. I guess. Okay, I think, so we will have to build infrastructure scaffolding as to run our power all along here. The only way we can have access to it is if we're above it. So okay, I don't think I will need this anymore based upon what I'm getting ready to do. The reason I kind of went this way with my platforms is because I'm going to want to get up here at the top of this, because what we will want to do is blast a path through this way and connect to this power grid over here. And then that way we will be able to power, if we need to, any industry over here with our beaver power over here, you know, assuming that we're going to have enough. Oh, paper's full. But our dynamite is not. So we can go ahead and delete that one. And we'll need this here. And I forget, do we have gears? Yes, we have gears here. I think I'll do a three-way here. I may regret that later. And not so much regret anymore now that they give you a refund on some of the materials. And besides, it's only a little bit of wood. It's not like if I need to change that gear, I'm wasting a whole lot of wood. How many gears does Boom Hollow have? 35. Very good. Did I want to do that as opposed to doing the platforms all the way over here then back up? Yeah, I think so, because if I we'll pause this one so we don't get, well, people shouldn't be getting trapped because we're not building this yet. If I built platforms all the way over here, so I didn't have to do this little step down and step up, then I'd be using a lot more wood than just doing it this way. So in this case, we're going to pause this one so we don't get anybody getting stuck over here. And I think the rest of the way, they won't be getting stuck. So, okay, very good. Early morning, there's your porters taking the stuff on over. And I do want to run, when I run this canal down through here, I do want to use this as a backup reservoir for this area here. Because the fact that we're using water here, this really isn't going to be a backup reservoir now for this area. Though if we decided to use it as a backup reservoir, we could, in the sense that we could port water back over here if we need to. But I doubt we're ever going to get a drought that long, because we're not playing the more difficult levels. And I think what I'm going to do while we're building back up our explosive inventory is go ahead and build our second gravity battery. Okay, we've got all of that built. We're going to pause that. 85 scrap metal. Only 3 gears. Huh? I only used 1, 2, 3, and I thought they had quite a few gears. Okay. Let's go ahead and build a... See, I'm still used to the water storage being over under this menu. A large water tank here. And we will also build our usual roof so that when the beavers go get their water, that they can do so in the shade out of the harsh sun. I'm going to go ahead and build this one here. Oh, see now? That's what I was afraid of. I built that one that way when it should have been that. Right? Right. So now we no longer need these. So the beavers had a community meeting and they decided they want to be a little more why is the word escaping me? Devout. And so we're going to install some shrines. So that they can be more devout. We are also going to build some more, well, during this drought that's going on. A couple more showers. Now the showers, you know, yes, they are feeding off the same reservoir that our water pumps are, but the showers don't really use any water, so you don't have to worry about the showers draining water. Okay, good. And for these, for the Boom Hollow community, we'll put our shrines there. Drought's over. I'm going to pause before things get out of control. I think if I lower that to 2, or 2.09 left, and that to 2, I think that gives us a running canal. I don't quite remember. That down to 1.5. We were at 153, so that's good. And we'll do this one down to 0.5. Okay, so we should be good for the water coming back. Again, I never closed this one. Well, so far I haven't. Okay, so we will be blasting our way through, oops, here. Hold on a second. I need to go over this. I was going to blast this down one more level so that I would be level here. But I need to go over this pathway here, which means then I really shouldn't be blasting this down again. So take a different approach there. And I think that different approach is to go ahead and put here platform. And then do that. And then I don't want to necessarily build another stairway up to here. So I think on this side, we can go ahead and take that down. But I think I'm going to have to build a stairway up anyway. Or just go one at a time, taking this down, which I don't really want to do. Well, you know what? Game lagging whenever it's saving. Okay. What do we have you guys doing over here? So yeah, that's keeping my water level still pretty high, and we're getting a running canal, so that's good. It's producing over 300. Very good. Now we can send you guys back to the unemployment line. But not really, because we're going to go ahead and build planks and gears. Looks like we're out of gears here. Yay, we got our other gravity battery built. Up to 103 explosives, so I think we can return to our explosives projects. pause that so no one gets stuck. Plus we want to blast that down. Do we? I don't know. Yeah, well, it's too late now. I guess it's not too late, but we'll go ahead and level that anyway, because I think we're probably going to do that eventually in the future. That's sloshing. That green going back and forth, that's because the water's sloshing. May want to connect that to other things, so I'll just do that. And we're going to disconnect this guy here. Continue working on our expansion of food production area over here. All right, now we've got our two power networks connected. Let's go ahead and build our smelter over here. We only have one beaver unemployed. So let's go ahead and expand our housing here. So we keep flooding over here. The crazy sloshing that goes on. I think I'm going to try something different. I'm going to see if I can bring this out and then kind of empty it into a little basin. If that will stop it from flooding. We'll see. We'll experiment. I don't know. Probably won't work, but we'll see. Oh, now we have 2 vacancies. Put in another house. We have 17. Well, we had 18 actually. And right, yep. So now how many does that mean we have? 17 plus 7. How much is that class? Oh, okay, we're going to make this a low priority. 17 plus 7, anyway, back to that question. That gives us 2,538. That's what the answer to that math problem is. And don't let your math teacher tell you otherwise. I mean, it's not possible that it's actually 24. Okay, we'll see if that kind of stops the flooding. We'll see. Interesting. Give it a little place to lose some momentum. Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the slosh. Did that work? I'm thinking that worked. That really worked? Well, I guess we'll find out after the next flood, when we find out for sure. Starting to run low on paper. When the water is running fresh and hot, we'll see if we can then if it then stops the overflow of the water. I forgot to build a place for my metal blocks, or I should say the beaver's metal blocks. Kind of clean this intersection stuff up there. Yeah, so he was already, this beaver had already produced the max that it could. Let's see. All right, now we have one unemployed. That's good. So I know I was going to do something with this over here, that I took this off the cut list and the plant list, but I don't remember what, so I'm going to put it back on the plant list and the cut list. And I think I'm actually going to add this in too. Oh, it was still on the cut list. And I think I'm going to add this guy over here too. So we have some symmetry. So I could work on adding more capacity to this reservoir, but I think we won't be putting our resources to the best use if we do that. What we do want to do is I was thinking about expanding the forest this direction because we already have 2 people here. But I am thinking about really, if we're going to need a larger forest area. So instead of trying to blast all this down and expanding the forest this way, why not do it this way when we have more water surrounding this area? So I think that's what I'm going to do. And so with that in mind, I am going to start blasting this area down. Do that a little bit at a time there. Now we're using a lot of explosives now. Just go through it like crazy. Looks like it's still no longer flooding. So maybe that's the answer. When you get the slosh flooding out your canals, build a little place for it to empty into. So we still need to build our maple pastries and cattail crackers industry. But I don't remember if I explained this before, but I'm thinking about actually, I was going to put cattails over here, but I'm thinking about actually moving that and maybe over here or over here once we finish kind of blasting all this stuff out. Well, that is all the time that we have for today's episode. So what we did is we built another power wheel over here. Water wheel. We connected our 2 power grids, and we built a smelter. Built a little reservoir here to hopefully stop the flooding, the sloshing and the flooding going on. And we've continued working on creating this farmland here that we're going to be using. And we've started clearing down this area here. So that's it, and I hope that you enjoyed this little episode here, this little casual gameplay, and that you will join us again when we come back. So thank you very much and have a great day.